Hi, Clark Reid, back with today's tech headlines. You can do us a fave by tickling that like button if you like these reports, find them useful, and you can subscribe too by tapping the little bell icon under the video window. Samsung's Galaxy Ring appears to be a big hit, just as it has become available for general sale. Following the pre-order period, 9to5Google.com reports that Samsung has increased production of the Ring by 150%, adding another 600,000 more units this year. Samsung will crank out over 1 million rings by the end of the year now. That may not seem a lot when it comes to consumer electronics, but for comparison, the number is equal to the number of Oura rings sold in the last 6 years. The ring starts at $399. It's available at several retailers in addition to Samsung's own website. The push for self-driving vehicles rolls on as Alphabet is getting set to pump another $5 billion into its Waymo self-driving subsidiary over the next several years. According to TechCrunch.com, the multi-year investment was announced by Ruth Porat, the company's chief financial officer. Alphabet expects, with the added cash, that Waymo will continue as the world's leading autonomous driving tech company. Waymo is presently delivering over 50,000 paid rides a week with their fully driverless ride-hail service in San Francisco and Phoenix, and they have just added L.A. and Austin. Waymo, in fact, just started with paid rides in L.A. the 1st of July. They will add paid trips in Austin later this year. Meta has just released their open-sourced AI model, Llama 3.1. It's the largest open-source model ever. Meta claims that it is already outperforming OpenAI's ChatGPT 4o and Anthropic's Claude 3.5 Sonnet, as measured by several benchmarks. TheVerge.com notes that those large language models are private models, not open source. Meta's dropped millions into the project. Mark Zuckerberg says they see open source underpinning most AI moving forward, a lot like how Linux has become the open source operating system that powers most phones, servers, and gadgets today. Of course, Linux or Unix is actually lurking under the Mac operating system I'm using right now. Meta's working with Microsoft, Amazon, Google, NVIDIA, and Databricks to help them deploy their own versions of the system, and they think that open source AI will surpass ChatGPT, the most widely used model, by the end of the year, and Meta feels like they will top that. As mining firms and nations around the world go big on deep-sea mining, an interesting discovery has indicated maybe we should hit the brakes a little bit. The NextWeb.com reports the huge cache of potato-sized rocks on the ocean floor that holds a treasure trove of manganese, nickel, and cobalt, all critical ingredients of lithium-ion batteries. Well, now scientists from the Scottish Association of Marine Science the scientists have discovered that the rocks contain a very high electric charge, like natural rock batteries. They naturally cause seawater to split into hydrogen and oxygen in a process called seawater electrolysis. It only takes 1.5 volts to split seawater. That's the same juice as a AA battery. Considering that the rocks produce what's called dark oxygen, that is oxygen produced without light, the scientists say maybe we should back off a bit on the major mining of them. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.